GTA 6 had a new leak over the weekend, and it gave us some more details on what the map is going to look like right before Trailer 1 arrives. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today, and a whole lot more. So obviously, when the official trailer comes out in just a few short hours, we're going to gather tons of details on the map and its size, the different cities, landmarks, etc. But over the weekend, there was another Grand Theft Auto 6 leak, and it was a video uploaded to TikTok by the account Rosie. Now, when I'm recording this video, the account and the video has disappeared, and I don't want to show it because I don't want to risk Rockstar taking down this video, but I'll give you a summary of what it was. It was only a few seconds long. It showed a smartphone camera panning across a desk and a PC workstation that appeared to have a debugged version of Grand Theft Auto 6 running on it, very similarly to the leaked videos that we saw back in September 2022, except instead of that being straight in-game video capture, this was someone recording it on their own cell phone. Now, in the video, the in-game camera moves around, revealing highways, city neighborhoods, and a few skyscrapers, and that was it. So even though the video was very bare bones, it did give us a lot more detail on what the actual map looks like. And we got some further details, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But the GTA community is so talented that they've already put together an updated version of what the GTA 6 map is going to look like. So I'm going to show you guys all three versions. This is the first one. It's version 0.025. There were buildings added in the stockyard area, added positions for the Ritz, Jade condos, and Akoya, added terrain around the Bal Harbor area, repositioned and cleaned up condo locations on the west side of South Beach, and there were some buildings changed and the mapped radar zones were updated. So that was the first small little update that was made based on the new leaks. And again, feel free to pause this video at any time if you guys are curious. You can take a look at it and obviously check out all the different cities, landmarks, etc. Now, in the next update, which was version 0.026, the motel mapping in Port Gellhorn was updated to match the current leaks. There was an updated version of Hank's Waffle in the area that it's in. They also updated the Venetian Islands, as well as the Jason W Hotel North Beach area. Flagger Monument Island was also moved based on the latest leaks, and there was a racetrack added to Port Gellhorn called the Sebring Raceway, as well as naming for places that were updated, as well as a few name updates for some places in the map. So that was the second update, and the third update, which is the most recent, is version 0.027. The areas of Little Haiti and Crosstown section have been updated with roads and buildings. There were also buildings added to the Keys area based on evidence from the Lost at Sea clip, which includes ships at the dock and an updated radar map. They also updated the Crandon Park Tennis Center, updated the Hamlet and Homestead back alleys to better match the radar, and cleaned up and fixed some of the highways as well as some of the camera positions on the coordinate map. So the map really is starting to come together, and that is really primarily what it looks like. But we also got more details from this supposed leak, and the details surrounding them are incredibly interesting. So before this individual, Rosie, ended up going private, they actually shared a photograph seemingly of themselves with their face blocked out and the head of development at Rockstar North, Aaron Garbett. So this actually led to a lot of speculation that the leaker was Aaron Garbett's son, or at least potentially a friend of his son. Now, as I'm making this video, none of this has been verified, and there hasn't been any concrete evidence that Rockstar has started taking down these videos. However, given when it's happening, which is just hours away from the official trailer, it's entirely possible that Rockstar is just trying to look the other way and kind of sweep this under the rug. Because if they did start taking some of this stuff down or acknowledge it again, it would have blown up even further. Now, the reason we're talking about it is because we are obviously hours away from the actual trailer coming out. And what added more fuel to the fire is apparently this same individual started giving out information about the GTA 6 map. So before his account was deleted, someone ended up asking him about the map itself. They said about twice the size of Los Santos. All I can say is the map leak is real, with them asking, is there any other big cities? And them saying there will be 3 major cities and 4 sub-cities with smaller areas surrounding, with a large lake around the middle of the map. All right, so let's dive into this, and for the sake of this video, at least right now, we're going to say that this leak is true. We'll talk about how it could be or could not be fake in a little bit, but for now, we're going to say that this is real and this information is real. Twice the size of Grand Theft Auto 5's map in Los Santos, that is exceptionally impressive. Considering GTA 5 is the biggest map that Rockstar ever created, we know that GTA 6 is going to break that barrier, and it's going to be an even bigger map. Now, there's going to be 3 major cities and 4 sub-cities, which sounds very promising. In GTA 5, we had 1 major city, and then we had a couple of different smaller areas. I wouldn't even really call them sub-cities, or I guess you could call them that, but they were just small little towns. And based on what we've seen so far in the leaks with a large map around the middle of the lake, this really does sound like this individual is describing the real GTA 6 map. We know that Vice City is going to be one of the major cities. Sounds like Port Gellhorn is going to be one of the major cities. There's a big lake in the middle. There's probably other destinations that we haven't even seen yet. So all of this really does sound like this is going to be the biggest GTA map ever, which is absolutely insane. Now, my only hope is that Rockstar fills this giant map with lots of content for us to explore. Strangers and freaks, Easter eggs, mysteries, all that sort of good stuff that we love from Rockstar Worlds. I want to be able to explore that, and I don't want it to just be a big map with nothing to really dive into. And again, if this information is to be believed, 70% of the buildings are going to be enterable. This is information that they posted. And the reason they posted the video is because they said it would be useless after the trailer and described the leak as nothing substantial that would cause harm to the developer. Now, I don't know if I agree about that, but what I do find interesting is 70% of the buildings will be enterable. That is a huge jump, not only from GTA 5, but also Red Dead Redemption 2. And the 7-second video does look pretty legitimate. There's a lot of landmarks in that video that seem to line up with the leaked in-development footage from 2022. And of course, even though it's still possible that this is just an elaborate GTA 5 mod or a remix of the footage that already existed, that sounds like an awful lot of work for someone to pull this stunt. But it is GTA 6 we're talking about here, and it's a good way to get a lot of clicks, a lot of likes. But then again, why would you delete your account instantly if what you were doing was a hoax? You would keep it up for as long as possible to get as many views as possible. So once again, if you guys are interested in looking at either this footage or the map progress, I'll leave links to both of those in the description. You can actually still see apparently the leaked footage on various websites, and apparently it's still up on social media. So again, whether Rockstar is just trying to sweep this under the rug or not, I'm really not too sure, but if you've seen the leaks from 2022 and you see this, you'll probably say, hey, those look pretty close to each other. But I guess in due time and in a couple of hours, all of this will be behind us and we'll be getting some official footage of GTA 6. And once that trailer does arrive, we're going to be diving into all the details and information from it, things about the setting and the world, the characters, the cars, things you might not have noticed, and a whole lot more, as well as updating you as more details on the map come out, because I know that's a big part of what players are interested in. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Do you think the leaked footage that has come out this weekend, right before trailer 1, do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's all a hoax? Do you think it's somewhere in between? Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel once the trailer arrives in just a few short hours. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.